Abortion overturned? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I saw some news stories just tonight saying that we could find out very soon, due to a leak at the Supreme Court, that Roe v. Wade may be overturned. And what this would basically do, from our understanding of what's happening, what this would basically do is send the issue of abortion back to the states and would open it back up for debate, where since Roe v. Wade, it really hasn't been open to debate from a federal level. So all of the U.S. Basically had to acknowledge the right to an abortion and so forth. So what's this mean? I'm not going to sit here and take sides and everything. I got my own opinions. You've got your own opinions. But what I would like to point to, if this is true, if this actually goes through, it will be quite a shock to the system of the United States. But this isn't really even about the United States. This is about anything, anywhere where you're at. There's always likely to be shocking news eventually. It may be shocking good, it may be shocking bad, but there's going to be shocking news. Things are going to change, okay? Roe v. Wade happened back in the 70s, and this is previous to me even being born, okay? So I was raised in a world where this was just the standard. It was something, I've worked a little bit in politics, it was something you did not question even. It was just something that would not ever go away. At least that was the way it was always treated. And so when it does go away, or if it goes away in the future, it causes a stir. It causes a shock. And what you have to do, the only way I've known how to handle shocks, good shocks, bad shocks, but extreme changes that you're not expecting, the only way I've learned how to handle that is by not being shocked, by being ready for anything. The closest thing in modern history that I recall that was pretty much felt around the world was the downing of the two towers and the taking out of a huge portion of the Pentagon during 9/11, September 11th, 2001. That was one of those things that it was shocking. It was entire buildings, which were at one point the tallest buildings in the world, were brought down to the ground in a very short period of time, and through a method that no one ever saw coming, or at least no one in mainstream America. And so this was shocking. This was outrageous. And from that point on, I said, things might happen that are crazy. It occurred to me, I was relatively ready for that type of thing. I don't know how you could be, but I was ready. It did not bother me that much. It was strange. It was different, but it didn't bother me. I was able to handle it well. And I saw a lot of people that weren't able to handle it well. And I see that over and over and over again. This president gets in, this president doesn't get in, this happens, that happens, and people let it affect them. And therefore, we talk about business on here a lot because I'm a business investor. If you're running any type of a business, it's really easy to let your personal life leak into everything else, and it's nearly impossible not to. So your personal life has to have you have to have a certain amount of insulation around it. And in your own mind, you have to be insulated to events. You have to be emotionally disconnected somewhat from events happening out here, because they're always going to change. They're going to be good, they're going to be bad, they're going to be up, they're going to be down. It's a guarantee. No matter what, change is the one thing that is automatically consistent. And there's not much in the physical world that is never going to change. People are going to die. New people are going to be born. It's ongoing. And there's nothing that's fully stable like I said, within the physical realm. Everything passes through, goes away, changes from one form to another. You've got to be ready for it. And it's tough because our brains aren't made to function that way. We're made to feel relatively stable based on the same people being around us, the same surroundings. There's all these things that help keep us, I guess you could say, sane. But at the same time, you need to be disconnected enough that when these things get ripped away, they don't all happen at once. It tends to be one thing at a time. When these things get ripped away, when things change for the better, for the worse, when things have an extreme change in your world and you see other people reacting. See, that's the other thing. It's real easy to react to other people reacting. Even if let's say the abortion debate, it doesn't mean much to you. Well, you're going to see other people overreacting to it one way or the other. And you've got to be separate from that. You got to be insulated from that. So it's just a quick thought on tonight. Just be ready if this goes that way, even if it doesn't go that way, even if this is a completely fake leak that got put out there and nothing changes for now. It will change later. That old saying, that this too shall pass. This too shall pass. No matter what, no matter where you're at. If it's good, it'll be bad. If it's bad, it'll be good. If it's up, it'll be down. Everything changes. Just be ready for it. Don't get freaked out by it. This is life. This is while you're here. This is how it's going to be. There'll be a lot of things that stay the same, and those same things can change tomorrow in an instant. So just be ready. That's all I have for tonight. Go check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. This is kind of how you set in plans that become systemized so that you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about the changes because the plans keep moving forward. You could tweak them here and there where necessary, but the plans are what matter, and it helps keep you competition proof. So 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. Get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. That's all I have for tonight. You have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.